Thanks for staying with us, and let's now go across to my colleague Sidhant Sibal for the finance world.
Well, thank you so much, Nancy. Let's take a look at the top lines. Special Investigation Team or SIT on black money asks RBI to develop mechanism to track illicit financial flows out of the country. SIT also calls for effective sharing of information between the various government departments. Government issues clarification in the form of the sixth set of FAQs under the Income Declaration Scheme 2016. Credit for unclaimed TDS made on declared income shall be allowed. Services growth at 3.5-year high in August on strong demand. The Nikkei India Purchasing Managers Index PMI stood at 54.7 in August, up 51.9 in July, registering a major expansion. Reliance Jio's full-fledged 4G services becomes available to all. Reliance Jio's SIMs were available at nearly 2 lakh stores across the country, including locations where SIMs from various other vendors were also sold. Well, now news in details. Urjit Patel has assumed charge as the 24th Governor of the Reserve Bank of India. Key challenges in front of him will be to control inflation and deep surgery to quote-unquote for the cleansing of the banks from the bad loans. Incidentally, it was Urjit Patel who scripted a new framework for fighting price rise, which earned him the informal title of Inflation Warrior. He has also served at the International Monetary Fund. He was a consultant to the Ministry of Finance from 1998 to 2001. Patel has a PhD in economics from the Yale University, an MPhil from the University of Oxford, and a BSc from the University of London. Well, news from the G20 summit. The 11th summit of G20 major economies concluded today. In a closing press conference, Chinese President Xi Jinping thanked all the G20 members, guest countries and international organizations and said that the summit concluded with fruitful outcomes. The G20 blueprint on innovative growth was passed at the summit. Leaders agreed to continue to push forward quota and voting right reforms at the international financial institutions. The Chinese president said that the world leaders reached a consensus on revitalizing the two engines, trade and investment, to build an open world economy. G20 members also vote to make joint efforts to push inclusive and connective development. Well, that's all in this edition. Back to in the studio, Nancy.
Well, thanks, Sidhant, very much for joining us and sharing with us the finance world.